Hello and happy full moon in Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in and liking, sharing, subscribing. If you feel this could help someone in your network. So full moon in Sagittarius, the sun is now in Gemini, right? And this is how the zodiac works. When there's a full moon in one sign, the opposite sign on the zodiac is where the sun is. Okay, so we can start to kind of understand these synchronicities that are happening every month. So we can talk a little bit about Sun and Gemini. Gemini is an air sign. Gemini scans and seeks information, and it's kind of scanning 360 degrees, right? It's got its antennas up and its feelers out to acquire and to, they're kind of like the sociologists of society, right? They're the information gatherers and are data collecting. And Gemini are air signs. They're quick thinkers. And when I think about my Gemini relationships, there is a duality in Gemini. I'm Libra, also an air sign, and the duality is in the scales and balancing. Gemini is symbolized as twins, right? So it's kind of like this dual, like two people inside of one, right? And we all kind of have that duality, inside of us. Gemini just, lives it more fully. It is the being of Gemini. So often there is kind of a split in kind of the creative mind and the logical mind. Like my Gemini friends, I find, are highly creative people. They're like highly driven mentally, and but there's often a mental conflict with like how to spend the time. But what they do spend their time on is personifies just significant talent. Geminis are highly gifted people, and as we all are, they're just so quick. They're air, and they're hard to catch up with mentally, because they are so mentally busy. And on the opposite side of the zodiac is the full moon in Sagittarius. And Sagittarius, where Gemini is seeking information and kind of scanning I don't want to say the surface of things, but to gather so much information, you can't quite take it so deep. And then we have Sagittarius on the other side of the zodiac, ensuring that we do take the content that we're investigating into the depth. So Sagittarius is the quest for truth inside of all of the information, right? And so Sagittarius is the sign of the traveler, of the globetrotter, of the it's the sign of the church and of the kind of like institutionalization of like the depth of discovery that we go through in Scorpio right before Sagittarius, and then like we discover these deep inner truths, and then we want to like create something with them. And that's Sagittarius. Sagittarius can be quite spontaneous in its energy. It's a fire energy. It's quick, and it can kind of I feel like sometimes my Sag people, and I'm a Sagittarius moon, it's kind of like you're not sure exactly where you're going, but wherever you aim your arrow, it's pretty destined to land in a good spot. And especially if the intentions are truly aligned with discovering personal truth and discovering like the deeper meaning to your existence of self, and not just like the identity in these human suits, but like this full moon is giving us energy and inspiration to dig in deeper. Like, what is the deeper meaning of your existence itself? What is the deeper meaning of life itself? The miracle of life, the miracle of now, and it's really getting us into, presencing this inspiration to go deeper with life, and to, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. This is a very like beneficial, benefic, energy of blessings. And so it's really this full moon is orienting us towards celebrating the blessings of our lives in this real, very personal way, and to share that with others. Not necessarily like, oh, I'm so blessed to have like this and that, but just sharing the energy that you feel from the abundance of the gifts, of the blessings that are innate in your life force energy. And this full moon also, for me, it's always about healing, and I heard this woman that I follow on Facebook, Unity Grace. She's like one of the main reasons I'm still plugged into Facebook, because she posts these online streams, and she follows this quantum thought, quantum healer, Joe Dispenza. It's a very like science-based removal of fear blockages, methods to remove fear blockages, and I'm really interested in his work. And she was posting about how, just like the oceans and the seas right now are so polluted with it's kind of like trash and just pollution from our factories and farming, just the whole way humans are living on this planet right now. And it's dirty, and it's polluting. And just as the seas are polluted, so is the collective consciousness of humanity. And the pollution in the collective consciousness is our emotional wounding. And what we're all being asked in individual lives is to heal, to clear, to realize the emotional wound, and to clear and heal it. And, the whole 7 generations and beyond Native American teaching is really about shifting the genetic imprint for 7 generations. And when we pass something on to our kids, our offspring, our ideas, and what we're creating in reality, whether it's children or projects, the impact is 7 generational. So when we clean and we clear aspects of our emotional wounding, we are affecting the genetic memory 7 generations and beyond into the future. So this kind of truth discovery process is illuminated by this full moon in Sagittarius. It's illuminated by every day of our life, but this Sagittarian full moon is really like giving us a boost of benefic energies to access our gifts and to celebrate those and to share those, and to allow the deeper resonance of personal truth to be the paramount flotation device to kind of buoy us on this river of life, and to be on quest for truthful self-discovery. And the air sign of Gemini is giving us a lot of kind of like excitable, movable energy. Gemini gets us going. You know, we just came out of Taurus, and Taurus is more slow-moving, earth, resources building, like a little bit of a bull's like slow, steady pace. And now we're in like Gemini, where we're like, okay, time to move and shake it up, right? And then Sagittarius is like the archer, pulling the bow, aiming the arrow, and letting it fly and aiming towards where we really aligning our intentions to like see the target and project, propel forward to the future self, but really like celebrating, the gifts bestowed on us. So anyway, that's basically the message. I hope that, you feel the energy of the Sag full moon as, benefic blessings showering upon you. And, just let your arms open wide under that full moon and receive the blessings of life, of the miracle of the now. And ask for deeper illumination of your personal truth. It's a quantum infinite zone to move into. And there's no limits to how much we can turn on in this human light body. Okay, so book a session with me if you're wanting to go deeper into this content of self-discovery. And it's what I do, and what I do now is assist people on their journeys of self-discovery and hold a light for deeper personal truths to be revealed and to be honored and to be energized as the more prominent, articulated aspect of your beingness in life. So much love to you all, and happy full moon. See you on the new moon in a couple weeks. Take good care. Bye-bye.